team, and I think Teacher Joy and Teacher Noah have mentioned this before about worship during early morning, and we understand. We get that you're tired. We get that maybe you slept late and you didn't sleep a lot, or maybe you have tests or something else that you're worried about and you're focused on that. But your attitude during this time is just as important as your attitude on Sunday or Friday when we have worship, no? As well as your attitude in school or in this community as you just live in our schedule. As you guys praise, I see not everyone, but some of the boys just standing there, not even trying to sing, which I don't want to get angry because it's too early in the morning, but I want you guys to remember it's not a routine, it shouldn't be a habit, but it's who you do this worship, who do you wake up for that matters. And it's for God that we wake up for, right? It's not for maybe money or our grades or for maybe something else that's selfish or personal, but it's for God that we wake up, that we are trained in this community, that we give Him worship, right? So instead of not even trying to sing and praise, like some of you are, at least show effort in front of God, not me, not in front of the MC or the speaker behind the mic, but it's God who's watching you and seeing your worship. So please keep that in mind, and please do it with a genuine heart. So if you can get the next one up, we'll now do our proclamation to live our lives as missionaries. And when you say this, I want you to say our I Am 5 principles with a strong voice and to live out these rules and these characteristics. So let's salute. Please stretch your back and raise your arm. Salute! I Am 5 principles. I Am 5 principles. Oh, there's also an echo in the mic. Okay. All right. First, roll to the 5 solas of the Reformation as a doctrine standard, according to the Reformed faith. Sola Scriptura, sola gratia, sola Christo, sola fide, sola Dei gloria. Second, aim is to build each mission as a missionary, accomplish mission, goal of mission completion, in order to prepare for the coming of the Lord in the last days. Third, consider the triple school, gospel, native descriptive, kingdom God perspective, twin perspective, disciple, godly thoughts, godly behavior, godly life, calling, vision, vocation, mission, church in the end. Fourth, teaching the truth and giving the truth. Being whole personal, whole life, whole directional missionary, evangelizing the nations. Fifth, the life are be equipped with spirituality, be equipped with personality, be equipped with ability, share the gospel. You may now sit down. So because last morning assembly we started very late, I want to finish announcements quickly so that we can get on with our message. So before I share my own announcements, is there anyone else who needs to make a public announcement right now? If so, please come up to the front, take the mic, and make your announcement. So is there anyone? No announcements, no duty? Well, in that case, then I'll make some own personal announcements / things I want to talk about. But first thing is, Teacher Noah mentioned this. Can you lower echo and mic? I think Teacher Noah mentioned this a lot, but laptop sheet, because I still see some of you are not getting signed after you return laptop. And I'm pretty sure Teacher Noah has made an announcement over again. So I don't know how many times we have to share, but I think it's not that hard to get a sign when you use your laptop. I think Teacher Noah has it. So once again, I will not see the students, and I think Teacher Noah will just call you to you personally if you haven't signed. But please, once again, if you use laptop, please use the laptop sheet and please sign. And I think Teacher Joy also has something to share.
Okay, so I have an announcement for the worship team who is serving for KFD. So we have several students that are participating, right? So Oliver Serang, and can you raise your hand if you are worship team for Korean Food Day? Oliver, Serang, Hajin. That's it, right? So today you guys are not going to evangelizing, but you guys will remain here. 9:30 to 12, you'll have a worship practice for KFD. Okay? Yes, in the morning. Yes, because we don't have time, because afternoon one way we practice into worship. And also, Teacher Julia announced about the Dream Center. If you leave your stuff on your table before the cleaning, it also goes to lost and found, but she'll also give the item minus for each items. So you will get double minus. Okay? If it is found in lost and found, you also get minus, but before that, if it is found on your table and you just left your stuff, such as your headphone or your books or your laptop, each item will give the minus points, okay? So please organize and remove everything on your table before we start cleaning. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not sure if Daniel announced, but I think it'd be a good idea for KFD multi-team. So maybe you can announce later to whoever multi-team is or tell them personally. I think it'd be good for multi-team to practice with worship team for KFD so that multi-team can test out TV, see settings, and just prepare with worship team so they can do well. So if you're multi-team and Junso has already told you, please get ready. If not, he will tell you personally, I think, so that you can just be aware. So please be ready for tomorrow. And not just for Dream Center, but I see many times where people just leave jackets on the chairs, or they leave them unpushed, or that there's like notebooks and binders on tables. And yes, I don't think our team wants lots of minus point, and I'm sure your team doesn't. So please take care of your stuff well. And if you don't have a place to organize, you can have your cabinet, you have your backpack, or maybe you can ask someone else to share a cabinet with you so that you have a place to put your stuff. So please organize well. If there's no other announcements, I'll go on to our speaker. Awards for that. So if you can turn on award music, I'll start with the awards. But, okay. Anyways, there's no more announcements, right? If there's anyone that needs to share something you can always feel free to make an announcement later on in the day. Yes, you can always feel free to make an announcement later on today so that everyone knows. So if there's no other announcements, I'll go straight to our speaker. And who knows today's speaker for today? Who? Say it louder. Say it louder. Wow, Teresa, who came from China to our community. So let's give her a big clap. Wow!
Sun is shining down on me.
Good morning, guys. Today's topic will be based on this book, Christ of Christmas by James Montgomery Boyce. And the title is, as you can see, There's No Place in the Inn. So now I'll just assume that all of you know the story about the birth of Christ, right? So Joseph and Mary went all the way to Bethlehem because of the law, and Mary gave birth to a baby Jesus in a manger, which is actually not what you think it is. So if you can go to the next slide, we'll read the Bible verse together. Can you guys see it? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. She gave her for. She wrapped him in clothes and placed him in a manger because there was no room in the inn. So why is Jesus in the manger? Is it only because that there's no place for him in the inns? No, it is because that there's no place for him in this world. Not even in the palace can he be born, because if you think of it, how can the Lord of all nations and the whole universe be born in like a small palace of this one country? He must begin as the lowest of the lowest so that he can reach to the people who actually needs him. So if we can go to the next slide. The reverb is like. Is this something that you see in one of those Bible storybooks where Jesus is born? Can you go to the next slide? This is actually where he was born. Wow, dirty. Imagine. Yeah, it's carved by stone, and this reverb is too big. So if you can go to the next slide. Rejection by man, my next point. Suppose you are a person in an inn in Bethlehem and you were smart enough to arrive early so that you can get a good enough bed to sleep. And suddenly, in like the middle of the night, some banging on the door wakes you up, and you saw that standing in front of the door is a young man and his camel and his wife who's pregnant, and the cold wind from the door is like swooshing by your legs. Will you be the one to go ahead and say, "You guys can have my bed. I'll just sleep outside," and or so you would? So will you guys do that? Yeah. So remember that you have never. Sure. So you have to remember that in the context, you have never seen, you have never met these people before, and all you know about them is that they woke you up from your 8-hour beauty dream. So, wait a second. Can you go to the next slide? The reverb is too big, sorry. So this is what you may think. Who in the world is this? The answer is he is not of this world. So this is my next point. No, wait, this is not my next point. So humans are sinful by nature. That is why nobody allowed Mary and Joseph in. And side note, they were so poor they couldn't afford a room anyway. So it is not logical for a man to go out of his ways to help them. Lastly, we all enjoyed One Way's performance last night, right? So, do you guys remember how at the end Jesus was striving and not ourselves? So, what this book is saying is that until we let him do that in our lives, we are not to think that we are a better person than those who slept with a roof over their head while Jesus is in one of the dirtiest places possible. So suppose you are the innkeeper. When Jesus came knocking on your door, will you be the one who welcomes him in, or are you going to be the one who says, "Get out of here"? Yeah, the first one. Can you go to the next slide? I want to end with this Bible verse, so if we can read together, let's read together. Like 3, 2, 1. Guys, Jesus is talking to us. And when he does that, let us open our doors of our hearts and welcome him in. Next slide, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa, for the message. Anyways, so I think today is the 21st, 2nd? Let's see. I think it's 22nd, right? Which means Christmas and New Year's is next month, which also means this year will end. So as we approach Christmas and this holiday season, I hope that we remember not just the worldly / the secular parts of Christmas, but also why we have Christmas and its purpose. Gordon, wake up. Anyways, yes, we'll now finish our assembly. And because Gordon is sleepy, I think he should come up to the front and finish with our gear. So Gordon, please come up to the front. Do you know how to do our gear? Yes. All right then. Then let's end up. Right then. You can do this by yourself, right?
Are you ready? Are you ready? 50, 5,000. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thing is possible in God. Aja, waiting. Let's go.
So I've heard that yesterday some team got punishment because of English policy and some team didn't get. So today we will check English policy all together and everyone. We will check your English policy. So please do not speak Korean and we will check and please do not lie. So it is a reminder, please do not speak Korean and but keep English policy. We will check everyone all together and we will give you. Thank you. Israel, let's gather. Israel, let's gather. Amazing morning assembly. Jesus Christ. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Revival, chosen, saved up. Oh, let's go.